1 2 check 1 2. Right, this is Jack Friday again with another edition of State Champs on Spreads. This is an experiment and discussion of which states' high school football products have become the best pros of all time. And we're continuing in the series tonight with the state of Louisiana and Arkansas. Today's game will be against the state of Florida. This will be the sixth game for the state of Louisiana, Arkansas. So far, they have been 3-2 in the competition. So, without further delay, let's get into the lineups. Starting at quarterback is Peyton Manning, NFL Hall of Famer. At starting running back, another Hall of Famer, Marshall Faulk. Fullback is Jim Taylor. At one wideout is Odell Beckham. Mike Wallace is the number 2 wideout in this matchup. Reggie Wayne is at the 3rd wideout. He's also the slot. Mark Duper is the 4th wideout. Devery Henderson and Eddie Kennison round out the wide receiver group. As you can see, there's lots of home run speed in this position group for the state of Louisiana. Hunter Henry, Arkansas high school football product, is a starting tight end. At one tackle, Andrew Whitworth, one of the best in the game. Willie Roaf is playing guard in this lineup. Hall of Famer Willie Roaf, one of the best linemen to ever play the game of football. Another state of Arkansas product. At center, Kevin Mawai, another Hall of Famer. One of the best centers to ever play the game. At the right guard position, Sean Andrews. DeMar Dotson is the right tackle. At left end, Neil Smith, Kansas City Chiefs great. Right end in the base defense, Kyle Williams. Starting DTs representing the state of Arkansas is Kevin Williams. Pat Williams is the other DT from the state of Louisiana. At left outside linebacker, A.J. Dewey, Miami Dolphins great. Dewey want to win? Yes, he do. At middle linebacker, Deion Jones. At right linebacker, Brady James, played for the Cowboys. Hall of Famer Aeneas Williams is the starting cornerback. The other starting cornerback, Tre'Davious White, one of the best cornerbacks in the game today. Pat Surtain, Ike Taylor, and Albert Lewis are the other cornerbacks. Free safety, Hall of Famer, legendary Ed Reed, one of the best to ever play the game. Honey Badger, Teran Matthew is the strong safety. Landon Collins is also heavily in the mix. Kickers Wade Ritchie, punter Mike Cyphers. Kick returner and punt returner is D'Angelo Williams, Carolina Panthers great, Pro Bowl type player in his day. Another state of Arkansas high school football product. Third down running back is the great Warwick Dunn. Short yardage back, Leonard Fournette and Brandon Jacobs. At the slot, Miami Dolphins great Mark Duper. Reggie Wayne is also in the mix at the slot, along with Devery Henderson. In the nickel package, the left end, Hall of Famer Fred Dean. The other nickel package in, Hall of Famer Willie Davis. Another Hall of Famer representing the state of Arkansas, played at the U and for the Seattle Seahawks, the great Cortez Kennedy. Leslie O'Neal, another Arkansas high school football product, is the other rush defensive tackle in the nickel. Nickel backers, Ed Reed and Devin White. Slot corners, Pat Satan, Ike Taylor, Albert Lewis, and back to Peyton. Their competition tonight is the state of Florida. At quarterback, Lamar Jackson. Dante Culpepper is the backup. Starting halfback is Edrin James. Emmitt Smith is the backup. Fred Taylor, Chris Johnson, Derrick Henry, Frank Gore are the other running backs for the state of Florida. Quality, high-powered running back room for the state of Florida, needless to say. At fullback, Zach Crockett. Wide out number 1, Hall of Famer Michael Irvin. Andre Johnson is the other wide out. Antonio Brown is third receiver. Santana Moss, Isaac Bruce, and Bullet Bob Hayes are the other receivers. Isaac Bruce is a Hall of Famer. Tight end is Desmond Clark. At the left tackle position, Trey Thomas. At the guard, Hall of Famer Steve Hutchinson. Center is Hall of Famer Larry Little. Nate Newton, Dallas Cowboys great, is the right guard. Right tackle, Big Bruce Armstrong. At left end, Joey Bosa, one of the best in the game. Pro Bowl type player with the X Factor. The Freak is the backup. Right end, Hall of Famer Deacon Jones. Nick Bosa is the backup. Defensive tackle, Big Vince Wilfork, Patriots great. Will one day be in the Hall of Fame. Probably. Big Ted Washington is the other DT. If you don't know who he is, look him up. Played 15 some odd years in the middle for the Bills. At left backer, Hall of Famer Ricky Jackson, former State Dome Patrol, who that. At middle linebacker, the legendary Hall of Famer Ray Lewis. Right outside linebacker, Wilbur Marshall, played on the Bears dynasty, Super Bowl champ in the 80s. Deion Sanders, Hall of Famer, legend, probably the best cornerback to ever play the game, is a starting corner along with Patrick Peterson, Asante Samuel, Antonio Cromartie, and Rasheem Mathis are the other corners. Free safety, Sean Taylor, passed away too soon. Strong safety is Brian Dawkins, one of the best to ever do it at the strong safety position. I believe Brian Dawkins is in the Hall of Fame. Kicker, Jason Elam. Punter, Rick Rootin' Tootin'. Kick returner, Frank Gore, who will take it to the house on you. Punt returner, probably the best punt returner to ever play the game, the best returner, period, to ever play the game of football, Devin Hester. Third down running back in this matchup, Chris Johnson. He's got 99 home run speed. Short yardage back, the great Derrick Henry at the slot. Santana, big game Moss, makes a lot of big plays for the state of Florida in this competition. Bob Hayes is another slot along with Antonio Brown. A lot of home run speed, not surprisingly, for the state of Florida. In the nickel package, Derrick Thomas, Hall of Famer, is the rush left end. Rush right end, Khalil Mack, Pro Bowl, all-pro type of player. One of the best in the business. Hall of Famer Warren Sapp is one rush tackle. The other rush tackle, Geno Atkins, one of the best defensive tackles to play the game in his time. Nickelbacker, Hall of Famer Derrick Brooks and Brian Dawkins. Slot corners, Asante Samuel, Rasheed Mathis, and Samari Rowe. And back to Lamar. And that's going to do it for the lineups. Jack Friday signing out. See you at game time.